Now, authorities are cautioning motorists to adhere to the rules of the road. Traffic is increased on the country's national roads as the holiday season kicks in. More than 40 people have already died in the Eastern Cape. eNCA's Ronald Masinda is watching traffic on the roads this hour for us and joins us with the very latest. Good morning, Ronald. This is possibly the most wonderful time of the year. How is the traffic looking this morning?
Good morning, Funda. Well, traffic has been quite busy here in the Eastern Cape since the start of December, but sadly, so many people have lost their lives during this time. The authorities here saying that that figure of around 40 could be well over that, and we'll be getting an update in the next hour with regards to what has been taking place and also some of the issues on the roads. But also not only the deaths, but many people were injured during this time. And one of them is a traffic officer by the name of Ms. Nongalo. She was involved in a very, very bizarre accident on the 20th of December. But to tell us more, we are joined by the brother-in-law of Mr. Nongalo. Thank you, Brazuko, for your time. I guess my first question is, what happened?
On Tuesday, the 20th, as we have said, a bizarre incident occurred. Mr. was traveling from PE to Whittlesea to attend a family matter when he encountered with this accident. The information we got as a family is that an iron rod fell off from a truck that was traveling in the opposite direction to her, and it finds its way through the windscreen and hit on her upper body. And she's currently in hospital, getting a medical care in one of the hospitals in PE. And last night we were informed that he was taken to theater to undergo some procedures, and we hope to get a feedback by this afternoon today.
All right. More on what took place a bit later in terms of her current condition, but there's also an heroic act that her son committed. Tell us more. What happened?
Yeah, he was traveling together with her son, Ondoda, who steered the vehicle away from a steep embankment. We could have, they could have, or the matter could have get worse if Ndoda was not there. We really commend him for this act of bravery, as young as he is. But we thank God that he showed up and saved Mr. from this accident.
In terms of the actual truck itself, have police managed to track it down? Do you know of any other status?
We are still waiting from the police. They have taken the statement, and we are hoping to get a feedback soon regarding this.
All right. We believe that she sustained injuries to her upper body. What are the extent of these injuries? He got
because that sharp object actually pierced through her skin closer to the heart, and also in her face, and some few wounds in her face. But she's doing well. She's responding well to the treatment.
This must have been traumatizing for her son. What is his current condition and the family? How is the family taking this matter?
Yeah, I must say we still feel numb with cold, especially to think what could have happened if her son was not there, because he got unconscious when that iron rod hit her, and we thank that her son was there to save that. We also like to thank the government because the young boy phoned and the traffic officers responded promptly. The police and the paramedics were very helpful in that, and they managed to save our sister.
Just lastly, Putzuko, has the family considered taking legal action at this stage?
It will be premature to say that. We are still waiting for the police to, after we have received information from the police, when then we'll decide what to do next.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Putzuko. Well, 36-year-old Misiwe Nongalo, as we heard earlier, she is recovering in hospital. I mean, the 36-year-old was off duty when this incident took place on the R67 between Makhanda and Fort Beaufort. And really a sad story, Mfundo, considering that she's also part of the people or the staff that is part of the road safety campaign during this festive season. We'll also be speaking to the Transport Department with regards to this particular matter and other matters pertaining issues related to road safety.
Very sad story indeed. Thank you very much for that update. That is a reporter, Ronald Masinda.